We are returning to the Mistborn world with the Alloy of Law, and there's an interesting backstory here. When I originally pitched the Alloy of Law to editors, I pitched it, or not the Alloy of Law, the Mistborn books to editors. I pitched it as a continuum of books. I didn't pitch it as one single trilogy, because in fantasy, you'll notice there's this sort of feel to it that the worlds never change. Often in books, you'll have a book where they'll skip 1,000 years and come back and everyone's still using swords and it's the exact same as it had been. And this has always itched at me and bothered me. In fact, one of the things I like about the Wheel of Time is that the Wheel of Time's been slowly introducing modern technology, steam engines and things like this. And when I pitched the Mistborn series to my editor, I pitched it as, I want to do a great, wonderful, epic fantasy series, and then I want to jump forward hundreds of years and do another series set in the same world, but with the age of industry and with guns and cars and skyscrapers, plus still have the magic, where the first books become the mythology for an era more like our own. And then I said I actually wanted to do a science fiction trilogy set in the same world, but with space travel and the magic having been then turned completely into a science by that point. And my editor thought this was fantastic. It's not something we've seen before. Someone's got to have done it because someone does everything. I'm sure there are wonderful things out there, but I had never seen it. So I like to do things I haven't seen done before. Alloy of Law is not the start of a second trilogy. It is set several hundred years after the original Mistborn books, and is me exploring what it's like to live in a world where all of these things happened in the original trilogy, where hundreds of years later, these are myths and legends now. Now, of course, they're more than myths and legends because they have records. They know some of the things that happened. But at the same time, it's been so long that these things have spawned religions, and there are questions and concerns and what really happened. And we also have the world changing because Alloy of Law is taking place in about the time of the Industrial Revolution. We have cars starting to appear on streets. Motor cars, and we have people using guns, and the interaction of guns and allomancy was just fascinating to me. And so this story is me approaching that and trying to change yet tell the same sort of feel. It's really kind of an interesting hybrid.